Alright, this is a super impromptu video that I've decided to do, and I really don't know where it's going to take me, what I'm going to end up doing or anything like that, and as it's standing right now it seems I'm going to make this part 2 of a kind of day in the life series today, because I've already filmed like half an hour of me watching a women's wrestling match earlier on, so I thought why not make it part of a little series capturing just a day in my life. And yeah, so I finished watching the women's wrestling thing, I edited a few videos I need to get done. I've done the dishes. When I come back from where I'm going now, I will clean the kitchen up a bit more and have a shower. But now I'm going to go out and I want to kind of explore a little bit. I was kind of looking around the surrounding area, seeing what I could find, and it looks like there's a lake that's not too far from the shop, one of the shops that we go to that's near us, kind of near us. It takes a while to get there. So I'm going to take the bike up, see what I can find, see what the lake's like, if I can get there, if I can find my way there, and then I might do a little run in spirit of the Conway Diaries and Carl, Horace Walker at Wimp. We'll see what happens though. Either way, I'll be on my bike, so I'll be getting some exercise and going out, and that's kind of another thing that this video will be about, is me deciding to finally lose some weight again. It won't be a weight loss series or anything like that, but just rather the beginning of me looking back and saying, right, this is where I really need to kick it into high gear now and get up off my ass and start doing this. So I'm going to take the bike and bring the camera with me. I only have about 20 minutes of battery, so I won't film too much. We'll see what happens, we'll see where I end up. I got my bag, got some water, got a banana, I've got all the stuff I need in case I want to go for a run or anything like that. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. It'll be spontaneous. It is 5:10, so the light is going down a little bit, so I should leave now sooner than later. So I'm just unlocking the bike outside, and the neighbour's cat's come to say hello. No, he just wants to he just wants to He's a very friendly cat. Leave me alone now. Very purry, aren't you? Right, let's go. Very nice clouds up in the sky today. Just gotta be careful on the road. This isn't really a main road, so it's not too bad. Whew, okay, I'm now going to walk with the bike for a bit, which is kind of counterproductive in a way, but the hill up here, I rode up it last night to get to the shop and I felt really bad, so just to play it safe, because I would like to have a little run tonight just to see how well I can do. I'm going to walk the bike a little bit up this hill, so here we go. Clouds look awesome with the sun in the background. I love clouds. I'm a cloud enthusiast. Alright, so I've used this Strava app, which is the app that Carl uses for his runs, and trying to find my way to this lake basically. And now this is the furthest away from home I've ever been on a bike. I've been down that way, like for miles, but not straight ahead. And I think these trees up there, beyond there, is where the lake is. So I might have to go uphill even more. Let's have a look. I'll flip the camera around. Up there, I think around here somewhere is where the lake is. Down that way I've been before. You might be able to see there's a big ski jump there, which is obviously in use a lot when the snow comes. Really struggling on the bike right now. I'm on a downhill descent right now, but two cyclists just like blasted past me, and it was just like I just felt like so old, even though I'm so young. Right, I'm trying to figure out where this is. The second right according to the map on Strava, so it's not up there. It should be down here. There's a cat. Be careful not to run over. It's not moving. It's just looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm a cat, fuck you. Okay, it's slowly moving out of the way. Gorgeous long-haired cat just went into the bushes then. Alright. Put the camera down and figure out where I'm going, where this lake is. It's nice views though, it's cool to be in a place. Oh, look at that. gorgeous houses up here. I'd love just to have a big house up here. It's just, yeah, I love the area that I live in, to be fair. Right, some kind of construction place over there. Hope the sound's coming out on this, it probably isn't. But there you go, on we go. I've gone way past the point of turning I was supposed to go to, so back we go, the other way. And the cat is out again. He's now grazing in the middle of the road. What a daredevil. Right, okay. Let's try and actually concentrate on Strava now and get the right path. Okay. It is very uphill to get here and I'm out of breath already. I don't even know if this place is open, like, it could be a private thing. I just don't know. We'll see when we get there, I guess. That's what exploring is all about. Not that I do much of it. But I'm feeling good, even though I'm extremely out of breath. But I'm at least getting out there and having a look around and stuff. Alright, here we go. This looks like it's going to be it. Let's hope that it's open to public. There's a board over there with information on it, so maybe that'll give me another clue. Can you tell how out of breath I am? Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm in the trail, I guess, and following the signs to the lake. I love all this. The only thing that bothers me is we had like a couple of like big moose just run right past our house once, and that's in a fairly populated area, so always has me slightly on edge that some fucking bear is going to jump out or something and just eat me alive. So yeah, I'm going to carry on and get to the lake at least. Alright, I found the lake. It is just down here, so I'm going to cycle down here a little bit and well, I can do it with one hand. Just get the brake on. That might sound annoying actually. There we go. Very nice. Just got to be really careful here. In hindsight, this was a really bad choice. Got to dodge some shit. Yes. Ooh, okay. Yeah, a load of horse shit on the... That was hard to do one-handed, right? You can't see the lake, but that's pretty cool. Let's try and get down closer to it somehow. My heart's beating out of my chest, and it's not even strenuous, you know? But I do love this. Just see the woods there, and it's just awesome. There's no big life-threatening animals, then this is definitely a place I'll be coming back to. But I think I can see where the trail goes around to the lake, so let's push on. The only real problem I have is that riding a bike through kind of a bit of mud and stones, it's kind of really difficult because the handlebar kind of goes off center. It's not tightened on properly enough, so I need to get that sorted out really. Connie actually won this bike from her work. It was whoever got the best kind of sales for the month, and she's really good with sales, so she got it and she really wanted the bike, and she hasn't used it that much. I've used it a lot more, but even still very cool. Alright, so we have an option to go left or right. Down that way or down that way. That way's to the lake, so that's the way we'll go. I'm not sure how to get back up. Again, I don't know this area at all, so trial and error basically. Alright, so I'm literally going away from the lake right now, according to my GPS. Very peaceful here. Nice with the sun just coming through. But yeah, it seems like this trail goes all the way around the lake, but not very close to it. So I think I'm going to double back and try and find a different route. There seems to be another path that has a start way back there. So maybe if I just leave the run for now, I get plenty of exercise as it is with the, you can see how bit out of shape the handlebar's getting. Yeah, so if I go back the other way and leave the run for tonight, but I've got plenty of sweating, I'm knackered, but I'd like to find out how to get to the lake, so let's do that and go back. There's lots of these little paths going into the woods and stuff. Again, if I could guarantee no big animals, I'd love to go and just walk around these places, you know, but it is what it is. I may have found a really good shortcut. I gotta go all up there and then all the way around there, but look, there's a nice little path, so let's take this thing off road. Hope nothing jumps on me, or a snake doesn't attack me, I don't know. I have an irrational fear of just animals and stuff, and the reality of it is probably they're more scared of us than we are them in a lot of cases. Oh yeah, this is a very nice shortcut. Saves going up that hill back there. Oh, this might be really trudgy, muddy stuff. Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah. It's actually, I think it's part swamp, part stream. I have to put the phone down because this is going to be messy. This bloody lake is eluding me. It's just by there. It's just right there. I can literally walk down there, but with the bike it would just be difficult. And I'm pretty sure that's where stream's running. I just stood in it then. It wasn't too bad. I had to run the bike over it first to make sure it didn't like drop down or something. We were watching some fail videos yesterday, me and Connie, and there's this one of these this family in like a little, like a swamp thingy, or like not swamp, but like a, you know, like a little lake with loads of reeds and stuff, and they were jumping up and down, and then suddenly they just got sucked underwater. It was so fucking horrifying. So yeah, I always like to give Mother Nature its credit and not take it for granted, and you know, be cautious at all times because you never know where something's going to open up or whatever. Right, okay, back to trying to find a path to this lake, by which point I'll probably want to go home anyway, but it is what it is. Look at that, look how still it is, and look how close we are to the path. It's unbelievable, but it is a path, so it's probably possible to get to it somewhere. But yeah, there you go. Gorgeous lake. Who would have thought that there was one fairly close to where I live? I was watching the videos that like Ryan and Carl were making, thinking, well, I got nowhere cool to go and film something like this, but then check this out. Reminds me of home and Cosmeston Lake, although that's a lot larger than this one, but still. Bruk Hundepusse. Yeah. Now I have a sinking feeling that this is the path to the lake, and basically when I came into this trail part, oh my god, there's a swing. That was terrible. Loads of swings in the trees, little kid swings. It's kind of creepy. It's almost like swings that are too small for any child. I don't know if you can, no, maybe I'll film it on the way back. But yeah, there's literally, when I came into this trail part, it was left or right, and there was a runner going to the left, so I went that way. And I'm pretty sure if I just turned to the right, I would have been right at the lake. It looks like it anyway. Yep, there's a sign there that says it's going to the lake. And I nearly fell off the bike then, but don't tell anyone. Definitely shouldn't be trying to do stuff like that. Yeah, this is the only way this can be, is towards the lake, really. Yep, here we go. This is the path to the lake. Awesome. Wasted a lot of time in the woods, but now I know, I guess. And it was a bit more, I suppose, a bit more exercise to go through there as well. Awesome, here we go. Be very careful when turning the camera to show you the lake. Awesome. Oh, this is really cool. Hopefully you can see. Nice, and look, we've got a nice little public bench, which I think I'm going to go sit on. So here we go. Let's try and do this without falling into the lake, which I almost did. One-handed, one-handed. Whoa, hey, here we go. All right. Now this is fantastic. Wow, I'm so glad I came out today. There's no one here as well, which is a bit creepy, to be fair, but yeah, just look at this, man. I'm gonna flip the camera. Actually, no, I'll get my well, it might be raining. No, it's not. There's droplets all over the lake. All right, anyway, I'll get my proper camera out. I'm sure kids come here in the evening and hang out and drink and stuff, but might have got it at a good time. So I'm gonna take some pictures and get my other camera out. If I had got my camera out 30 seconds earlier, I could have got an amazing shot. This duck just flew towards where I am, flung its wings open, just like skimmed across the water for like 30 feet or something. It was ridiculous. They're coming towards me now. And then there's these ones coming up. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, he's coming in fast, he's coming in fast. What's he gonna do? Oh, just missed him. So they're all coming in to say hello. This is probably where they jump out at me and just peck the living shit out of me. So people probably come here and give them bread and stuff. But yeah, check this out, just check the lake out. I really should have come here earlier when it was sunny. Oh well. So there we go. I forget what the lake's called. I think it's Hawkvetnet or something like that. I'll ask Connie and I'll give you the proper pronunciation at the end. Okay, so I have Connie here to tell us how to pronounce the name of the lake. What was it?
Haukvatnet.
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 That's good enough. You sound retarded, but...
What? There you go. Here's the lake. Really, really cool. Glad I came. Glad I found the path. I know how to get here now, and I suppose the path goes all the way around the lake, and so yeah, that might be a good kind of run. I can see people on the other end. That looks like a more kind of populated section. There's a couple of houses over there and stuff. So here I am on the lake itself. Very, very cool. I love this little section with the bench and everything. Very cool. Got my bag there and everything. So I might go for a run. I might do it. I'd have to. I don't know if there's anywhere I can viably tie my lock my bike to. I don't want to just lock the tire on it because a kid could come and just chuck it in the lake. It needs to be affixed to something. I don't know if I could do it here or not. I'll see if I can find somewhere to lock the bike up, and then I might go for a little run and I'll get back to you. Alright, I managed to get the bike locked onto the little jetty there, and I'm now going to go for a 0.5 mile run. I'm going to take, in fact I'll turn the camera around. Go for a little 0.5 mile run in the style of Horace Walgrot Wimp, following the footsteps of Carl himself, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Drink some water before I go, and I have no real gauge of how far 0.5 miles is, so we'll see. And I won't film while I'm running like he does. I'll just update you when I'm done, I guess. I'll probably run around, and when I get to about 0.3 I'll turn back, so it'll be just over probably 0.5 mile. Oh, there's a plane up there. See if we can get that on the in the video. There we go. The light is fading though, so I should get a move on, I think. So yeah, let's do it. Don't mention I have asthma. Oh, Carl, what have you done to me, man? I mean, he hasn't specifically told me or encouraged me to run, but I was definitely inspired to. Fuck me. Whew. Got some bars there to actually properly tie bike to. The view around the lake is incredible. Loads of benches and really nice areas, and nice streams and stuff. Holy moly. Oh, I have to talk in a minute. Whew. I need to get my breath back. But the breathing isn't the problem, unfortunately. Got a much bigger problem than that. Alright, let's go sit down here. Oh god. Wonder if we can see the bike from here. There you go, there's the bike, all good. Someone's got a fire going on over there. Yeah, very American camp movie feel to this place, I have to say, but it's gorgeous, what can I say? I love it. Right, let's see if I can get any light this way. Oh, I know as Carla said you shouldn't sit down after a run, but the problem I had was my back. First 0.1 to 2 miles was okay. Once I got to 0.3 my back was really hurting. And I wrestled for a long time when I was a teenager. I took big slams, you know, maybe 5 foot in the air down onto sometimes concrete grounds like that. Well, I did that on special occasion, maybe about 10 times I've taken a big fall on concrete. But the rest, I mean, getting slammed down on grass, it messes with your back. And so the extra weight I've got doesn't help either. That's what I wanted to talk about, my weight. My weight has been a problem the past few years, I guess, ever since I started working full time properly. I worked in a Tesco, and so every break time you're so tempted to just buy crap. and so that's when I really piled the pounds on. And I've always had a bit of a gut anyway, so it didn't help things. And now I'm over here in Norway the past couple of years, I thought I'd just start shedding the weight because, you know, crap is more expensive here. But me and Connie, we have a sweet tooth. We like crisps, we like sweets, we like chocolate, and so every weekend is almost a free-for-all, you know. And we can help each other, but we can also be our own worst enemies for each other in terms of buying and eating crap. So yeah, the beginning of 2014 I started losing a lot of weight, and then went to America and that went out the window. And then beginning of this year, 2015, I started losing weight, just stopped again, fell out of it. And then I had a wrestling match July 4th this year, my birthday. Had my last ever wrestling match at 27, and I put 2 months dedication into it. I lost 1.5 stone, so I know I can do it. It's just the willpower to do it and the reason to do it. Now that I don't have a wrestling match to look forward to, it makes it hard to be motivated. Sorry for the camera angle's low, I haven't got the energy to hold my arm up. But yeah, kind of niggling back problems. Day-to-day life is okay, but sometimes strenuous, you know, strain on the back can be painful. And so it was really hurting. I had to stop for a minute. Well, not a minute, about 30 seconds. Which really bugged me because I really wanted to go the full 0.5 mile. I mean, it sounds like nothing, you know. And the longer I went and the more I looked at my phone, I was like, I'm still not even 0.1 mile, you know. I thought the app wasn't working properly, but it was. And yeah, so I thought, right, I'll just stop for like 10, 15 seconds, something like that. And then carry on going. My back was really, so I did a couple of stretches on my back, which I probably should have done before I started running, to be honest. So I kept on going, and came back in the opposite direction basically, and then I just thought I have to stop again, and so I stopped. But as I stopped and looked at my phone, it ticked over to 0.5, so I thought, I'll take that. But yeah, I don't know if I'll continue doing this. It's not really my kind of thing, but then maybe I can make it my kind of thing, you know. I can't think of any kind of decent location apart from this one, but then again, this one I didn't even know about this place until today, so there we go. I guess I could be more explorative. It's not even a word, is it? I could look around more, I could explore more and stuff, and find places to go, places to run, and a family with a little kid on a bike. Reminds me of when I first rode a bike. Anyway, this could go on and on. There was a guy with a dog behind me, just stood there watching me, kind of thinking, what is this guy doing? Sat on a bench on the edge of a lake talking to himself. But yeah, I don't know. One thing that really helps me though is yoga. DDP yoga is one thing I've been doing, and so I'm going to get back on that, because that's what really made me shed the weight. Because DDP yoga is designed for people with like bad joints and stuff, bad backs, bad knees. It's kind of low impact, kind of cardiovascular themed, focused yoga, and it's really good. It really gets your heart going. It might not seem like it, but it does. And he's a great host, and he's created the thing himself, and it really worked for me. So I need to get back to that and get more flexible, lose weight, and then maybe this will be easier. Much in the same as Carl has said, that, you know, 0.5 miles seemed like nothing, but it was hard to do, and now it feels it feels like nothing now, but at the time it seemed like effort. So I could see where he's coming from. But if the back wasn't an issue, then I would definitely do this more. I don't know. Jury's out. I'm not sure yet. Maybe. I really enjoyed coming out here today. I wish it was a bit lighter. The ducks are coming over again. Hello. There's 2 ducks coming over. They're like, what's he doing here with the camera again? Filming himself. Right, so, yeah, anything else I can say? I mean, I had a lot in mind, but I don't want to ramble on too long. I'm trying to have a boring shot of me sat down. I should probably get some stretching done now, and then get the camera back on. So I think I'll do that, actually, and get a drink of water, and get my wits back in me before I head back home, which will be really fun, actually, because as soon as I get up out of this trail over there somewhere, oh, another plane up there in the distance somewhere, if you can see it. Don't know where it is. Anyway, yeah, over there somewhere. Once I get up to the top of that, which isn't too much of a climb, it's all downhill, so I'll be able to just breeze home in about, I don't know, maybe like 8 minutes or something like that. So I'm looking forward to that, at least. Anyway, I'm going to get some stretching done now. Alright, the light is fading now, the lights are coming on up there. Home time. So yeah, I was talking about my channel as well. Been in a kind of a rut with it. I feel like I was putting so many videos out the past couple of months, like daily videos, weekly series, you know, the Yes trip, the Batathon, Top 5 Tuesdays, collection video on Wednesdays and Fridays, Road to Episode 7 videos on Saturdays. Now the Road to Episode 7 videos I'm definitely going to continue. I think the Batman series will go on hold. I'm not too confident to vlog past people in full form yet, so I'll turn the camera back on in a second. Oh, there's people over on the thing by my bike. Interesting. Let's go get the bike first, I think. Ah, okay, the people by my bike are the mother and parent with the small kid. I'm so judgmental. I think the worst of strangers in a way, from a distance as well. From here it looks like they're pulling at the bike, but they're not. They're pulling their little kid along. Wait, he is looking at that bike, I think. It looks like they're inspecting the bike and trying to pull it off. Nope, there's another kid there. Okay. Alright, all judgment aside, next time I'll definitely lock it up on the pole where I can get it around the wheel as well. But yeah, the channel, you know, I'm into doing videos like this right now, I guess, vlog style stuff. Like the past week I did the Friday Night Rituals, like a 50-minute video of just watching films on a Friday night, and then I did the Videodrome experience, which is me and Connie watching Videodrome and watching the Northern Lights, another 20-minute vlog. Did one today. I guess this, along with this afternoon's video, will be at least an hour's worth of stuff, and then maybe I'll film some stuff later and make this kind of like a big day in the life experience, I don't know. But I'll definitely keep them separate, because there are people who like wrestling, people who don't like wrestling, people who like movies, people who don't like movies, and you know, people who like the vlogs. So yeah, I like all the streams and stuff you get here, even though sometimes they're just kind of muddy little things, but I love the sound of flowing water. And that stream you might remember from earlier on when I was on that bridge and I looked down over the edge. That stream comes from this lake. And that stream was also in the ending of my 24-hour movie marathon 3. The little skit where I was asleep on that bridge at the end. That's that stream underneath the bridge. So, alright, we're back at the bike, and I think I'll leave that for now. Anyway, yeah, the channel, I mean, I get disencouraged when I don't get many views or comments. And it's kind of bad, and I feel guilty about it, because you get people who put their heart and soul into videos and they get, you know, 10, 12 views, 50 views, and here I am kind of getting annoyed at only getting, what, 100 views per video or whatever. But I guess when I look at my subscriber count, it's like, you know, 2,400 or something like that, if I can sit on here without falling into the lake. Yeah, I get disencouraged, you know, because I feel like, right, so there's over 2,000 people who are subscribed to me but aren't interested in the videos I make. I guess a lot of them might be dead subs, you know, people who subscribed and then just left YouTube and haven't closed their account or whatever, but I don't know. I kind of feel like just saying, what do you guys want, but then you can't please everyone at the same time. So I'll definitely continue making movie videos and the Star Wars videos. I mean, it's too close to episode 7 to stop that series now. But yeah, the Batathon series, I think we'll take a break. I didn't get too much of a response from that. Again, not to discredit or anything against people who did watch and enjoy those videos. I mean, thank you to the people who did comment on those. But I don't know. We'll see. And then there's other stuff, you know. I feel like is my creative juices flowing in the right direction? That sounded horrible. But are they? You know, because recently I had an idea for a book. Oh, I'm sitting down now. I had an idea for a book, and I'm really, really excited about it. I have a lot of faith in it as a book. It's the first time I've ever had a book idea where it's been in my head from start to finish, the whole thing. A beginning, middle and an end. I just need to flesh it out, and that to me is really exciting. But I don't know, does YouTube take away from time I could spend making videos, writing that book? A book that I could maybe sell one day and actually make a living out of it. I don't know. One good thing that's happened recently though is that I have, you know, I guess I can now call myself a freelance video editor. I got 2 paychecks this week, which was incredible. It's nothing nothing to write home about, but it's something. I got paid for work that I did, and work that I was proud of and happy with. One is a private thing, another one is the top 5 Star Wars movie mistakes, which went up on JoeBlow.com's YouTube channel, which has like over 1 billion subscribers, but still it only got about 10,000 views, but a lot of their exclusive videos don't get more than 2,000 to 5,000 views, so I was really happy with the response to that. And you know, even like family and friends watched it and shared it and stuff, and so yeah, I really appreciated that. And it looks like I got a monthly gig there on that website, which I get paid for every 3 months, so at work now researching the next episode, which will be a lot of fun, I hope. And yeah, so that's good. But yeah, I think about the book. I spent about a week trying to find out the main character's name, looking through baby name sites and everything. It was driving me mental. I finally found her name. I found my character's name, and now I feel so protective over her, even though I haven't fleshed her character out that much. But she just is, to me, a person now. And so I have her story to tell, but I can tell it in any way I can. I mean, writing is so freeing. There's such a freedom to it. You can literally do anything you want. And so to me, it's like, how do I tell this story when I can tell it in a trillion different ways, you know? So it's really tough for me to kind of decide on how I want to start this bit, how I want to flesh out that bit, you know? And her name is Eira Kelly. It's spelled E-I-R-A, but it's pronounced Eira, which is, it has basically ties in Wales and Norway. It's the Welsh word for snow, Eira, I believe, or Eira. And then in Norwegian, in Norse mythology, there was a character called Eira. So for me, I like that connection, you know, me, Wales, and Connie, Norway. And so the name fits to me. And so I kind of covet it. I kind of covet the character and think, how am I going to do her justice? I'm going to have to kind of destroy her life in the opening of the book, but how do I build it up again and then take it back down again? There's so many ways I can go with it. But yeah, I feel like maybe YouTube is, I don't know, taking away my free time and productivity. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get home now, going to ride the bike back. The sun is gone. Well, it's barely around over there somewhere, I guess. And yeah, this is a great view. I'm just really glad that I came out here today. It's really cool. I only wish I had come out here a little bit earlier, because the sun was out quite nicely today. And also, with it being October now, it's going to get so cold. And when the snow comes, the snow's been coming less and less every winter actually, but either way, the snow will come. It'd be quite nice to come here and see it in the snow, though, I have to say. I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to just come here and have a nice long walk with Connie, but she's not into that. Why the fuck would I do that? But yeah, it's just revelation. I mean, honestly, I looked at Strava today and just kind of flicked around the map to see if there's any kind of fields nearby. Big lake, and I thought, well, that's not too far from the shop. And here I am, you know. Yeah, this was a good day. This was a good day. I feel like I've achieved something today. Not to kind of sound corny or anything, but it's definitely good to get out and stuff. Especially when my albeit part-time job is, you know, freelance video editing. It keeps me inside. I do get out every day. I go up the shop, even if I don't really need to get anything, I'll go and just buy a banana or something. I always like to get out every day, at least. There'll be a few days I won't go out, but you know, for the most part, I have to get out. But this is properly getting out. This isn't just walking to the shop, you know. And my back's feeling okay now, so I don't know. Maybe the run thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll stick with it. We'll see what happens. The battery's going now, but there you go. That's it. Thinking about the book. I'm not going to say what the book is about because you never know who's watching, but it's a story that I'm very, very much involved in, invested in, and I hope I can flesh it out and do it justice and maybe get it published within the next couple of years. We'll see where it goes. I don't want to rush it, but I've written the first full chapter and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see where it goes. But anyway, that's been my day out, the search for the lake, whatever you want to call it. Here we go, Lake, I've already forgotten the name, Hawkvatnet or something like that. I'll get the name, I'll add it in, at the end of the video, how to pronounce it, but
What?
how would you say it in Norwegian, like Norwegian?
Hawkvatnet?
Hawkvatnet?
Yeah, but you sound like you're trying to say it backwards. It's weird.
Give me an English way to say it.
I can't do that because it just sounds wrong in English. So can you say hook
Hawk.
without going ek?
Hawk.
Hook.
Hawk.
Yes. Hawkvatnet.
Hawkvatnet.
You could say that. Van and Vatten is the same. It's just.
Yeah, but it's spelled V-A-T-N-E.
Yeah, because it's dialect.
Vatne.
Van.
Vatne.
Hoogvatne.
Hoogvatne.
There's different ways of saying it.
Hoogvatne.
The correct one is Hoogvatne.
Hoogvatne.
How many times are we going to say this? It sounds ridiculous.
It does, doesn't it? It does. Well, I just wanted to
sound ridiculous to you before as well.
I was just trying to get the proper pronunciation for it, that's all. But, you know. Hoogvatne.
That was pretty good.
Okay, anyway, great.
I'm just saying that to make you shut up.
Alright, so I just had a shower, actually. I'm just going to add this on the end of the video. If you want to see part 3 of my kind of day in the life series here, then you can see that, and that will feature stuff from before I had a shower. Weird. But I just want to add this at the end of this part 2 if you're only watching this video. You know, it was awesome. I really felt like it kind of gave me a good boost, like a revitalization of the body. Even though I was gasping the whole time, even though, you know, my back was hurting so much, I probably don't even know if I will do another run, but at least I'll get back into exercise and explore a little bit more, try and find other places, and going up there for a walk would be great. Just in general, listen to some music, you know, it's such a great lake, great spot, which I never knew about. And yeah, I mean, I woke up this morning, had no intention of going outside whatsoever. You know, there was nothing I need to get from the shop today. It was going to be a very boring, standard, forgettable day, and now it's turned into an unforgettable one because I made these videos. And yeah, so thank you for joining me along this day in the life experience, at least part of it. Looking at you, Carl, I know you're not going to watch 30 minutes of me rambling on about wrestling at the in part 1 of this day in the life series, but that's all good. This one I'm very happy with, and I just feel really good about myself. It's, you know, not that I don't generally, but you know, I'm just extra proud of myself today for going out and doing it. And I'm back now, and I've showered, and I can have some food. And what we're going to have? Hot dogs. Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day, seriously. We have hot dogs because it's a very cheap way for me to have a quick dinner when Connie's working late, and she can have leftovers of something else. But gonna have to look into some kind of quick, cheap dinners I can make for myself when she's working late that aren't hot dogs, definitely. I mean, we just had, we buy them, there's like a big pack of hot dogs and then a big pack of rolls, so they're just there, and it's really convenient, and obviously not a great thing to have after you've had a run and everything, but hey ho, you know, again, Rome wasn't built in a day, and I'll get there, and I'll get back on track, and this is the best start, I think, possible. Going out, I mean, I covered about 3 or 4 miles just going there and back, although on the way back was amazing. Oh my god, it was even better than I hoped, even better than I could have dreamed. I took the bike and it was just all downhill. It was just a blast. It was so much fun. The wind in my face was brilliant. So yeah, this has been awesome. I've loved doing this, loved making this video, and stay tuned for part 3, which will be me kind of watching a film and playing a couple of games maybe, and also, well, that's it really, nothing too interesting, but it'll kind of capture what a regular night is like, hopefully. Anyway, so there we go. Thank you for watching, and there we go. Luke from the lake, signing off. Thanks for watching.
So you might say he's a really nice guy, really, but if fucking don't cut shit with me. He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool.